You're not speaking to me this morning?
Don't be silly. I just have nothing to say.
Did you find out anything about that pattern I gave you?
Yeah, I did find something. I checked the microfiche at the public library. I found an article about a murder in 1810. The newspaper published a part of the pattern found around the body. It looks damn close.
You're incredible. All that work.
Forget it.
Have it your way.
Hello Frenzy, my name is kateshark and welcome back to Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Father. So we are on day 4 now. So, what did we get anything good? Okay,
This is the first page of inventory. Those two objects would have no effect on each other.
Oh, that's the, yeah. That's the numbers I called. Okay. Cajun Critters Veterinary Clinic. Could you imagine? Okay, so that was that.
The newspaper clipping describes a ritualistic murder in Congo Square. It includes a rough sketch of a pattern found around the body. The sketch is very similar to the reconstructed Veve. The letter is written in German, but Gabriel determines what he can about it. It was sent from a place called Schloss Ritter in Rittersberg, West Germany. The letter is addressed to mein Sohn Heinz and signed Wilhelm Ritter. One of the recurring words strewn throughout the letter is the word Schattenjäger. The only thing that Gabriel can decipher about the letter is a sense of urgency in the handwriting and in the heavy use of quill-tip bold strokes and underlining.
Okay, we knew that. Okay, so let's see.
Have you noticed this guy outside the shop?
Yeah. He gives me the creeps. I wish he'd go away.
Get the hell out of here.
The figure outside does not respond.
Careful, bub.
Times-Picayune, dated June 21st, 1993. Gabriel's eye is immediately drawn to an article about the voodoo murders. He scans it quickly.
I don't believe this. They've closed the case.
What case?
The voodoo murders case. The paper says that the police have learned that the murders were the result of an underworld cartel war and that the war is over.
That's not good.
It's ridiculous. What about the killers? And the
Yeah.
voodoo angle, they never got anything on that.
I know you were into it, Gabriel. But if it's over, that's hardly a negative. Anyway, if you're that upset, why don't you talk it over with your pal Mosley?
I
You
will.
don't get it, Grace. Just forget it, okay?
Gabriel decides to check his horoscope, despite his disgust. Death walks close to you today. Resist temptation, lest his eye fall on you too.
Peachy.
Okay. Alright, so I guess we'll leave and I'll...
I've got some things I need to do.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm trying to think. We did that. Let's go talk. Not to... Well, hold on. He said he'd have that for me. talk to Sam and I can get that bracelet, eh?
Sam, my man.
Heyday, it's you. I got that bracelet for you. This piece was a real toughie. For some reason, the metal just wasn't setting. I must be out of practice.
Well, it looks good to me. Thanks, Sam.
No problem. By the way, I'm heading out of town tonight.
Yeah, where to?
Marcus used to tell me that if I ever beat him at chess, he'd take me around the world.
The old bastard has enough money stuffed in his mattress to cover the federal deficit, and he hates spending a penny of it. I'm gonna enjoy watching him squirm through every mile.
Sounds like fun. Good luck.
Are you kidding? Luck is my middle name.
Okay. So I've got the bracelets. It won't let me look in there, will it? Okay, can I go back to... Maybe he'll have something. And I'll go talk to what's-his-face.
Mr. Knight, you're back. Oh, goody.
Mind if I pick your brain?
Not if it will get you out of my office.
Can you tell me anything about that Veve I showed you?
I told you I would research it, Mr. Knight. When I have anything concrete, I'll let
Oh,
you
he's
know.
supposed to give me a call, isn't he? That was my bad. Okay.
Gabriel doesn't need to do that with the door.
I know.
I'll see you later.
Oh, do keep in touch.
I want to see one thing real quick. Okay, sorry.
Hey, mostly.
Knight, I had a feeling you'd show up. Knight, I hate to tell you this, but you're out of a book. The Voodoo Murders case has been closed.
I had a feeling you were going to say that, son of a bitch.
Okay,
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
excuse me.
What's the status on
The case? What case? I told you. The Voodoo Murders case is closed.
How can you just close it? It's not solved, is it?
Oh, it's solved. Turns out the Chicago Mafia was trying to invade local territory, using Mississippi for drug running now that Florida's so hot. What we had here was a little resistance from local businessmen. Word came in this morning that the Chicago group is giving up and pulling out of New York.
But that doesn't bring the killers to justice.
Right.
Well, the boys upstairs seem to figure it this way. Let the slime kill each other. Better the vermin we know than the Chicago vermin, I guess. The attitude in the department is that we've just been done a huge favor. They're probably right.
What about the local cartel? Are you just gonna let them go?
At least they're part of us. We'll deal with them over time, always have. New Orleans is pretty clean that way, you know.
Well, that's the illusion, isn't it?
Look, I'm not totally in agreement here either, but what can I do? These guys are not about to get caught. I'm disappointed about the book, too. Next big murder case I get, I'll call you in and we'll do that one up right, okay? In fact, I could probably dig up some old cases and you could spice them up.
No, thanks.
Hold on one second. I feel like there's something I could...
I'm gonna hit the road.
Later, Knight.
I know you got an itchy head. I'm sorry. Here. Poor bub. Just had the worst time with the itchies. It's probably this weather isn't helping. Why are you hacking? What is going on? Okay. Huh.
That's Crash. What the hell is he up to with that drummer?
There is nothing to operate there.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
I need to talk to you. Ask you some questions.
No way, man. I'm too sick. Just go away.
Come on. I have to know what you know about these voodoo people.
You don't know nothing about nothing, man. You're so far out of it, you wouldn't understand anything. Just like that friend of yours, Mosley. Just go away.
I'm not like Mosley. I know more than you think I do. I'll believe you.
Forget it, man. It's not worth my breath.
What if?
Do you recognize this?
Where'd you get that?
Why? Do you know something about it?
Know something about it? Look at this.
Crash opens his shirt and reveals a tattoo.
It's the same snake.
It's their sign. The mark of the snake. Without it, they'll never let you get close.
The sign of the snake. Right. Your tattoo, my bracelet. Now, do you believe that I know something about these people?
You know about them, I guess.
Do you recognize this?
No! Don't waste...
Okay. Let's see. Let's do this. If he...
Will you answer some questions for me now?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I'll talk to you a little. I'll make it fast.
Okay.
I saw you talking to that drummer. What did you tell him?
You saw me with the drummer?
What's his name? Robert Smith from The Cure.
Oh, but he's supposed to see. Shit! I blew it again. Promise you won't say nothing to no one. It'll get back to him, everything does. Promise me you won't tell anyone you saw me.
Okay. but you have to tell me everything I want to know.
Okay. Okay. I was sending a message, man. Yeah, these rotten drummers posted around the quarter. They see everything. And they report.
Report? How?
The drums, man. It's some kind of code.
Interesting.
Tell me what you know about a secret voodoo hanfour in New Orleans.
All right. There's this is an underground cartel in New Orleans. A voodoo cartel. They control everything that happens on the street. I mean everything. Bought or sold. They have their fingers in the legit world too. Banks, foreign stuff, you name it. There's supposed to be this temple. What you said, Helm 4. That's their headquarters. I heard people say it's underground. Somewhere in the French Quarter. I don't know where.
Have you ever been there?
No. I've never been in it. I'm a nobody. A runner. But I saw them once. Out at the lake.
The lake?
They became animals, man. Beasts.
If he was high.
I remember the eyes.
Turn lay down, buddy.
Hey, are you okay?
The eyes. The eyes of the snake.
I think I should go get a doctor. Hey, are you alright?
Someone! I need help!
The eyes of the snake. Dambala.
Oh, what snake? Crash!
Crash spasms twice more, then died as Gabriel wanted.
Oh, God. Poor bastard.
Well, he was high out of his
Gabriel cannot do that with Crash. Gabriel cannot do that with Crash.
Can I...
Gabriel should get a closer look at Crash if he wants to do any sketching.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay. So let's do...
I guess I better copy this tattoo.
Yikes.
It's getting late. Gabriel decides to go home for the day.
Okay. Is What's-Your-Face gonna come back and see me?
Hello?
It's me. I can't sleep.
Me neither.
Can I?
Yes. Come.
Ooh. Okay, since that was such a short day, we'll do day 4 and 5 together. The road was blocked, the truth was shunned, the white flag had been waved, reversal cost me all I had and everything I'd braved. You're still there.
Are you okay, Gabriel?
Sure. Great. Why?
I'm worried about you.
If I were any better, Grace, I'd be dead. Now, what's up?
You got another package this morning. FedEx from Germany.
FedEx, yeah.
I was expecting that. Where is it?
That was
Well,
quick.
it kind of came open, but I salvaged the contents. There was a letter from your great-uncle Wolfgang in a journal.
The package just came open, huh? How'd you like the journal?
Someone has to look after you. You're in trouble. In case you don't know it.
Yeah, you've been reading my horoscope again, haven't you, Grace?
Just read the journal carefully, Gabriel. Please.
I got it.
Hello. I kind of love his bookshop.
St. George's Books. Oh, Professor Hartridge, I'm glad you called. Did you... You did? Wait, slow down. The Aigri? Really? You think that's them? The wheel within a wheel? A goon badagri, huh? Well, that does sound like it. Dambala, the snake. That's the wavy pattern at the bottom, okay. The 1791 slave revolt in Santo Domingo. Well, why would the Veve show up there? Huh. Okay. 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 Look, I'll come over as soon as I can. Okay. Relax, Professor. I'm excited too, but you're gonna give yourself a heart attack. Okay. Thanks. See ya.
I wish you'd tell me what's going on. I swear you're gonna step into a hole you may never get out of.
Don't look so worried. No one knows what I'm doing. I'm perfectly safe. And I'm getting some great stuff for the book. Besides, there's something about all this. My dreams.
What about your dreams?
Nothing. I'll be careful, I promise.
Okay. Let's read the newspaper.
Today's newspaper is on the
Just
counter.
lie down, Bubby. I see. You're very cute. Oh, I meant to pick it up.
Times-Picayune, dated June 22nd, 1993. Disgusted with the state of the voodoo murder case, Gabriel turns right to his horoscope. The shadow upon you is no longer reversible.
Wonderful.
Okay, so let's have a look here. Is that the letter from my uncle? Wait, I want to read it, right?
Wolfgang's letter says,
Dear Gabriel, please read the enclosed journal carefully. It might help you understand your family's special obligations and our current predicament. God be with you, Uncle Wolfgang.
And also with you. I know you're having a hard time getting comfy, buddy.
Gabriel reads through the pages Wolfgang marked. He reads of Gunter Ritter's journey to Charleston as witch hunter, hired by the townsmen to solve a series of ritualistic murders. He reads about Gunter's meeting with a beautiful slave woman, Tetelo, and of Gunter's tormenting urges for her.
Oh, bastard.
He reads of their physical union and passion, and of Gunter's investigations into the murders. The victims were all crew members on a certain slaving expedition to Africa, it seemed. The second to the last entry described Gunter's plan to set a trap for the coven committing the murders. He found the name of one of the surviving members of the crew, a man now living in the West Indies. Gunter has spread a false rumor that the man is returning to Charleston. He himself will impersonate a sailor and allow himself to fall into the hands of the coven. Naturally, Gunter has arranged for able-bodied assistance to follow and attack the coven before they can do him harm.
Halsey's son of a bitch, wasn't he?
Gabriel turns to the final entry of the journal.
Dear Father, I offer these final words as apology for the harm done to our sacred office. The woman I wrote of... Tetelo was the witch I sought. I have committed terrible crimes. I loved this witch, then betrayed her, and then used our sacred family power to free her and aid her in destroying this colony. The talisman is gone. Tetelo took it. I can but pray for thy forgiveness, for thy swift recovery of the talisman, and that my punishment in hell will be long and bitter. Thy undeserving son, Gunther. Huh. Yikes. So I guess we gotta get the fuck out of here.
I'm going out.
See ya.
You just got in. You know, if I were Grace, I'd be really mad. Always at the shop, he goes off and does his thing. Although he is a writer, so he's gotta go off and do research and stuff. So let's see. Because the doctor's got the stuff. Yeah.
Hey, Hot Ridge, what's the good word? Hot Ridge?
Oh, God.
Ah! Oh, God, not again.
Oh, because he just saw what's-his-face.
Dr. Hartridge's desk is remarkably neat, especially considering the rest of the room. On the desk is a sheet of paper with some scribbled notes. It looks recent.
Okay, grab it.
These notes look interesting.
Oh. Yikes. Why is he blue? Although that could be the aquarium. That can't be good. I guess we'll leave.
The door leads back to...
I'm sorry. I keep forgetting you just walk. Guess we better get the fuck out of here.
Before leaving the university, Gabriel notifies campus security about Hartridge's body.
Because that will make you a suspect. Yes.
Why is it so dark in here? Dr. John? Hello? Uh-oh.
Oh, God. No, I hate snakes. We know this. We've talked about this.
Gabriel cannot take that.
I don't want to take it. Get off me, snake. Caw! Hold it, Caw! Hi, Bubba.
Bastard!
Did I kill it? Oh, no.
Good day, Mr. Knight.
That thing just tried to kill me.
He did? I am sorry. The museum is closed today, you see, and we were not expecting visitors. But if you will excuse me, Mr. Knight, I must go look for him. He is incredibly valuable.
You don't need to ask twice. I'm out of here. By the way, you might want to lock your door next time you're closed.
Not a bad idea. Goodbye, Mr. Knight.
I don't care for that.
What happened to you?
Who, me? Nothing. Why?
Well, you're kind of a pale green color. Come here.
Pale green, you say? Charming.
What's that on your face?
I'm sure you'll tell me.
I got cold chills from that.
Looks like a sparkly or something. Got it.
I love it when you pick stuff off my face, Grace.
Well, excuse me.
There's no one in that part of the
What was it?
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
Could you research rudder drums for me?
Rhododendron? Sure. I don't think we have any books on that topic in the shop, but I'll contact our suppliers. Assuming any of them will extend you any credit.
Tell them it's an emergency.
Uh-huh. I can see where a rhododendron book would be incredibly urgent. Anything else?
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
Wait.
This is the first...
Dambala. I don't even want it now.
So, what's new, Grace?
Your use of mathematics, for one thing. These books are unbelievable.
What can I say? I refuse to be bound by rules.
The strap marks on your bedpost speak otherwise.
Do you know anything about this?
They're called tweezers? You know, you should get out more.
Looks like the python left me a souvenir. Very interesting.
Okay, so let's have a look. What is that? We've got a new snake scale.
Gabriel magnifies the scale from the lake.
But if...
Gabriel magnifies the snake scale from the Voodoo Museum's python, hued with purples and greens. It matches the scale from Lake Pontchartrain. He places the two scales together.
So the snake from the shop is the same one that was at the crime scene.
I'm going out.
Or
Don't hurry
the
back on
same
my account.
breed anyway. So I'm trying to think.
The second message made from the Voodoo.
Wait, are those new? Hold on a second, let me get my sketchbook play.
Let me get these new marks down.
Yeah, because I was about to say they look different somehow.
Gabriel doesn't want to sketch that.
I don't want to sketch anything, we'll just leave. What are you doing, Remy? It's the police station, because something's definitely not right. There's the drum people again. Because the beignet people were outside earlier, but not the drums.
Hey, hey, hey. Knight, I had a feeling you'd show up.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
Quick.
Well, you're the writer. Ask away.
Crash is dead.
What? What are you talking about? I let him go yesterday.
Yeah, and I watched him die yesterday at St. Louis Cathedral.
At the cathedral? Guess he was trying to get a last-minute A-train ticket, eh? Poor bastard.
I think you should go find the body at the morgue. He was killed by the voodoo cult. Crash said.
Crash said? Did he mention pink elephants too?
Aren't you going to investigate?
Civilians. Did you actually see someone kill him?
No. Actually, I was with him when he died. Could have been poison, though.
Yeah, well, when they get the body in, they'll do a quick autopsy. Standard procedure. If it's anything other than an overdose, I'll get a report. But it won't happen. I know these guys. Lock them up overnight, and they tend to overdo it the next day.
Your professionalism is astonishing. There's been another murder. A professor at Tulane.
Oh, Christ, you're not gonna start this again.
Just listen. This guy's name is Hartridge. He was a professor in African studies at Tulane. Yesterday, I went to see him about the voodoo murders case. He agreed to do some research for me. He calls me up this morning, tells me he's onto something big. And when I get over there, the guy's dead.
You know, you're really getting your ass in a sling over this thing, Knight.
It's not about me. Look, Hartridge's death looked just like Crash's. I'm telling you, they were both murdered. And by the same people who did the voodoo murders.
Did either Crash or this new guy have their hearts ripped out?
No.
Then there's nothing to link either to the voodoo murders, M.O. Besides that, the case is closed, Knight. If the coroner's report asks for a homicide investigation on either of these guys, fine. But it's not going to be related to the voodoo murders case unless we find damn good reason to do so.
But I'm the link to the voodoo murders case, don't you see?
Look, if I were you, I wouldn't repeat that to anyone. If I weren't an old friend of yours, I might take you seriously and lock you up. As it is, maybe you should start keeping your mouth shut. Not involve other people with this shit. You think it's so dangerous.
How can I convince you to reopen the case?
Look, the department's not interested.
So, couldn't you make them interested?
With what? I've got 7 bodies and still no leads. The voodoo angle's worthless. And besides, these people aren't hurting anybody but out-of-town drug dealers and hitmen.
The voodoo stuff is not worthless. It's the key to the whole thing. And these people are dangerous. They need to be stopped.
Okay. You want me to reopen this case? Prove what you just said.
What do you mean?
You need to prove there's a legitimate voodoo cult in New Orleans. Prove that they're a threat. Get me a lead on the cult.
I've got some stuff. Let's see here. Hold on a minute.
Take a look at these notes. They're from Professor Hartridge at Tulane University.
Yeah? What about them?
They confirm that the pattern from the murders is of African origin.
This is interesting if true. But how do you know he had the right pattern?
This is a newspaper clipping about a murder committed in 1810. That murder is an exact match of the voodoo murders, right down to the marks around the bodies.
This does sound like the same M.O. 1810?
1810. They killed then, they're killing now. Isn't that proof that they're likely to kill again? That they are a threat?
Sure. If there is a voodoo cult, they're a threat.
Okay, so, and I've got 2 scales that match. Wait. Oh, they're the same.
Those 2 objects would have no effect on each other.
I have these 2 snake scales. One's from the crime scene at Lake Pontchartrain. The other's from a snake in the Voodoo Museum on Ursulines and Charters.
Is this common? Do they all look alike?
Not at all. They're both constrictor scales, and the coloring is the same. A python's coloring is quite individualistic.
A python?
That's right. Hardly an indigenous snake to Louisiana. Somehow, some way, the Voodoo Museum's python was at the scene of the Lake Pontchartrain murder.
Well, I'd call that a lead, all right. Certainly suggests certain lines of inquiry at the museum. Not bad work, now. Whether or not the museum's involved with a legitimate voodoo cult, though, is another matter. These guys may just be faking it, too.
Okay, so I think that's all we've got.
Well, I'll be seeing you.
Later, Knight.
Okay.
Gabriel should at least wait until the watchman is gone before defacing the tomb.
I'm not defacing it. I don't know what the brick's gonna do, but... There he goes. It's funny, that watchman where I work, we have a night guy who does, like, custodian stuff.
Gabriel likes the idea of leaving marks on the tomb. But at the moment, he's not sure what to say or how to say it.
Hold on a second, let's see. So we've got that one and that
Gabriel
one.
checks the two messages for duplicate symbols and transfers the letters from the matches to the new message. He finds that he has the translation. This is the last.
I think I'll leave a message of my own.
Oh god, okay.
2 hours later.
Because it looks up, because I have all but 3 letters, so DJ. Let's see, it's BRI, right? N G S E. Okay. That's a Y, which I thought. Wait, that's not right. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let's erase the letter. E. K. E. Y. Then we need this one that... Then it's... DJ BRING SEK EY MA. So then we need D. D O U, which I think is this one. Okay. L E.
Pleased with his message.
There we go.
Gabriel
Okay.
tosses the breakdown. Now, if only DJ reads it in time.
Okay. So we've got that. So that's done. That took forever to hear. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Mostly my man.
Okay.
Can I ask you about some beer? How can I?
You still need to prove there's a legitimate voodoo cult in New Orleans.
What if a legitimate voodoo cult? So let's see. What if we do that? If we show him this reconstructed.
These symbols are from Marie Laveau's tomb in St. Louis Cemetery. They're part of a secret voodoo code, which I had translated by a voodoo yen.
Do they say anything about the murders?
Well, not exactly.
I'm sure that's a legit code of some sort, Knight, but unless it gives me the names and addresses of the killers, I don't think it'll be much help at this point.
Come on, there's gotta be something.
I took this tracing from a tattoo on Crash's chest. It's related to the underworld voodoo cult.
Yeah? What makes you think that?
It's what
He said
Crash
so.
said just before
Yeah.
he died.
Well, he was probably hallucinating
No.
from the drugs he OD'd on. Probably got that in the Navy or something.
No, I'm sure it's related. It's a snake scene.
Most.
And
Even if it were a signal of some sort, that doesn't prove that the murders were done by a legit voodoo cult.
I have this snake bracelet. It's a replica of one used in secret voodoo ceremonies a few decades ago.
Really? And what makes you think so?
I got it from an old Creole lady whose grandmother was an acolyte of Marie Laveau.
Gabriel. We get these little old ladies in here all the time. That bracelet is probably not genuine, and it wouldn't prove anything if it were.
This is the first page of showing that to Mosley again wouldn't do much good.
These symbols,
Do they say anything?
well,
Gabriel doesn't see a way. Showing that to if Gabriel.
you know those
What makes you think this is an accurate reconstruction?
Well, I borrowed the partial patterns from your police file and did my own tracing of the pattern at Lake Pontchartrain. An architectural artist reconstructed it for me from the partials.
Really? So that's what Hartridge used, huh? I guess his analysis is on target then. Okay, the murders were committed by a legitimate voodoo cult. You proved your point.
Okay, good.
Okay, I'll reopen the case. I hate to admit it, but you've done some pretty good detective work here tonight.
Well, you know what they say. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Well, point taken. Glad I could inspire you. I'll check around the department, but I have a feeling I'm on my own. In fact, I better lock up this office just in case I step on a few toes. Come on. Now, lay low and let me handle this.
Yeah, fine.
It's getting late.
Okay.
Gabriel decides to go home for the day.
I can't remember what day we're on. Just 5? Beat it. A busy signal. Uh-oh.
Dang.
I haven't heard a busy signal in so long. Since that is day 6 starting off, we will hold off here and I'll do all that. But we're going to end off here with that. That being said, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to chomp down on that like button. If you did like it, leave a comment down below with any other game suggestions or video ideas that you'd like to see from me. Share this channel with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already to see other videos that I've done. We'll see you all for the next one.